Yes.
Yeah. So here, this is my machine. Okay. Please understand very carefully. And this is a Datadog. And this is the agent which we have inside it. Here we have. This is the agent. Now we'll have a Java. So this is a Java and this is a Tomcat. So let me write it, those who will forget. Java and this is Tomcat. Now Tomcat right now is running your applications, which is here. Agree with me, all of you?
Yep.
Now this is me. This is me means end user, okay? This is end user. Too many end users. And this is the U. This U means Datadog, guys. And you will access the Datadog. But you will see the APM reports only if gathering has, this integration is working. So for that, understand this. This applications, you have multiple microservices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the main file. Now the question is, what is the main file? You understand, right? All of you? Hello? Main file for your application.
Yeah.
Public static void main. Remember the statement?
Yes.
Yeah. Java or any programming language, there's a main file. And main file, this will call this function, this file, this method, or all this thing. Now the question is, I want to know the traces between this, sorry, not this. So how do I know? How do I know? So here at the agent level, you install the one agent, right? In system level, sorry. So but the code level, this agent will not work. So for that, we are going to install one agent, which is called APM agent. I call it A, I am putting inside. So now these people are creating a traffic on Tomcat. Tomcat will divert to the main file. Main file to n number of calls happens and response get response got returned. Correct now? All of you comfortable? Hello? Hello?
Yes, right.
Yeah. So this, whatever the traffic is coming from here, this agent is doing capturing all the data, all the traffic from the Java runtime environment here. And whatever the traffic you get, whatever the traces you have, whatever the response time and all, each and everything, they'll keep sending to this agent. So this is the APM agent, this is the infra agent. So this agent will keep sending to this agent, and this agent send to the Datadog. And from here you will see that all the Datadog stuff. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
So now what we have, let me tell you what we have. So we have one box, yes. Do we have agent installed for infra? Yes. Do we have a Java installation? Yes. Do we have a Tomcat installation? Yes. Do we have applications? Yes. Some fake, some sample application for Tomcat. You saw that, right? Here.
Hello world. Yep.
Hello world. Yeah, you saw that. So you have. Let me show you. So if some of you are confused, applications. This application I'm using it. You can deploy more applications also, but for ours this is sufficient. These all are also applications, small applications. Okay, just for the learning purpose. Okay, so now this is also yes. So what we need to do, you tell me. This application is there also. Last thing what you need to do.
Install APM.
APM agent.
APM agent, and this guy has to create a huge traffic. Now I will say, Rajesh, can I create 1 or 2 traffic and then visualize the APM? Not possible, because you won't get populated actually. This field won't get populated. Now I'm not talking about the matrix explorer. I'm not talking about integration. I'm talking about APM, which is here. So right now mine is populated. Why? Because I think I use this account for some other purpose also, monitoring on services. So this is a populated. Okay. So you will not be having populations here. So how to do the populations here? I have one service, which is, forget about this, but you will not see that data. This is one service. So you need a huge traffic, but huge traffic can be created from the Tomcat. Initially, what I planned, I'll tell you. Initially, I planned like you will set up your own JMeter. Are you guys comfortable with JMeter or load runner?
Not me.
No.
No, we are not.
Okay, so I'll not complicate the flow. So this traffic, I will make it from my machines against your machine. So then you say, Rajesh, how can you create a traffic? So I can create traffic because all of IP address is public IP address. So using JMeter, I'll create a traffic, fake traffic for multiple users. So then you'll get these populations done. See here, this all the graph. If you don't create a traffic, it will not get populated. Okay, see. So all these graph, whatever you see, you need to understand. Your learning process is to understand this traffic. See here, this I have for only 6:30 to 7 o'clock, 30 minutes. But you see, so this data will not generated until you created some traffic. So for that, I'll help you with that. I'll not complicate you to learn set up JMeter. I have set up already. Okay, so let's go into the stuff. So only one thing you need to do: deploy this guy. Understood, right? All of you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll show you the demo first, and then.
So Rajesh, you said it should be part of the code, right? So are we deploying it as part of the code in Tomcat, or it will be outside the code?
Part of the code, yeah. This APM agent will be part of your code.
Okay.
So this APM agent is a part of your code. Code means runtime, application.
Okay.
Right now. Okay, so can we do that? So now for that, there is one blog I have created. So you can search like this, any blogs here, or Datadog APM. So now here you have APM with WordPress, PHP. Right now we don't need it. And this is APM with Tomcat. I need this one. Okay, so this is the demo I'm showing you. So for your reference, here I'm putting the URL here also. So here you have step number 1, install the agent, you know very well. Step number 2, install JDK, you did it. Step number 3, install Tomcat, you did it very well. This is important. From step number 4, we'll do that. So what is this is called? This is a, what is this? This is APM agent actually. Got it? All of you?
Yes.
So now the question is from where we'll take it up. So I'll follow the process. So I'll go to the APM and I'll click. Unfortunately, okay, let me do one thing. Let me delete this service. Why I am deleting? Because you will not see that UI which I want to show you. So the question is how to delete. The answer is I have to go inside setting of that applications. And do you see delete button somewhere? Loading is slow actually. Yes, sir. Let me delete that, so you will get the same UI. What I'll get the same UI what you are supposed to get it. So for that you have to delete setting service info. This, let it get loaded. Loading is a problem. Setup, setting, web, okay. So I'm not able to quickly identify where to delete because few navigations I feel it changed. Here it should come, but I'll find out later. Okay, so what UI I wanted to show you, I got it while traversing it. So you will get a UI like this, this UI you get it. Okay, and then when you next click here, you will get like this. Okay, in APM. So now APM agent you want to set up. So first this getting started, you'll get it while you clicked on APM, and you'll be prompted for host based, container based, and serverless. So host based means what? So they're asking you, hey, your applications you are running in the host or inside a container or serverless like a Lambda or something. So by the way, this application I'm running where? In the host or container?
Host.
Host. So I have to select host. Now install agent. This agent is Datadog agent. So here you read this statement, only this statement. Understood why we need infra agent? All of you? Hello?
Yeah.
So that is done. I told you, you guys have done, completed this one.
So it has a dependencies, like the APM agent alone cannot work. It needs Datadog agent along with it, right?
Actually, in the host way, that's a dependency. But if you go in the container way directly, it can send to the cloud. But right now, I'm not adding a container complexity. But in this agent can directly also send to Datadog agent, the Datadog server, or it can send by default to agent also. So configuration required different. Right now, because we are doing the host based, this is the flow.
Okay.
Okay, now this is the language you have to select. That means your application is running with which language? Java, Python, Ruby, Code, Node, Net,
Java.
and Java, correct? Now click on Java. Now this is your agent, APM agent. Look at it. Sorry, this is the agent. And this is the location from where you will download this guy. This is a Linux command to download, wget. This will work in Windows PowerShell also. Okay, so this is the agent actually. So you download that, and after that, I don't know how many of you understand this code. If anyone can help me to understand this step number 4, this code.
You are
We need to
compiling
keep
the
this
Java
one.
at the runtime, right?
Anyone else?
We need to keep this in Catalina.sh so that it will pick the jar while
Huh,
starting
that
application.
you are good for that. But here I'm explaining this one.
Running that Java agent jar with the variables, with passing that variable.
So basically this is running Java, this application app.jar. App.jar is your application. And while running the application app.jar, they're loading this DD agent also in a class path. Okay. So this is something they're doing it. But who is running application like that? No one is running. Small applications, if you want to run, it's okay. but who's running? So how we run applications? So anyone have idea how we run application in Java or in a production?
No.
Application server. Tell me the list of application server. One I am telling you Tomcat. What else?
JBoss, WebLogic.
Yeah. So now you'll say, Rajesh, okay, you are showing the demo of Tomcat. But what about other one? Like what do you say? JBoss, this one and all. So not to worry about all the instructions you have in official website, but you have to put it in the right context. So here you see, I selected Java, and here container or other environment host. Container means Docker, Lambda means serverless, other environment. And I would like to show you only this option. See, so do you want to do APM in Spring Boot? Steps are available. Do you want to do APM in using Tomcat? Steps are available. I'm showing you the demo of Tomcat. Okay. Do you want to do APM in a JBoss applications, Jetty and WebSphere? Understood, all of you? Okay. So now I'm showing you the Tomcat. So get back to this stuff. So here, this one I'm not using it because hardly we run. So what is the service? So let's say we'll get Deloitte chat. And what is environment? Suppose is a production. See, the tag is added. Version, let it be. So this is the production. This is the stuff you have to add it. Now the question is what to do. That is where you have to refer my documentation. So first thing, download this jar file. So I'm just following the way it is there. So not to confuse you. Go to OPT and download this guy. And see, there's an error for this. Don't rush. I fixed that error. Downloading has happened. Now, you know, Linux is one thing is you have to give the permission all the time for executing it. So I have to give it. So, done. Are you comfortable? All of you? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
After that, what you have to do? So now official documents, this is done. I give you extra comments which will help you to troubleshoot and also that's it's okay. This command I'm not running anyways. I told you I am not running. So what to do? So for that, I'll create my own command. And this is a Catalina ops. I'm setting up my own command for Tomcat. I will explain you this command. It's nothing great about it. See, here you are setting this agent. This is the location I have a jar file, correct? Now profiling I enable true, injection I true, sample trace let it be. This is your service name. So what we decided during the chat, I decided I'll keep it my service name here. So let's keep it this one. And what is the production environment? Production. You can add many things. You can add a version also, by the way. So D and dd dot version. Now you will say, where do you see that all the stuff? Slowly you'll get to know more reading you do this of this page, no? So lots of entries are there. So right now continuous profilers are there here, which I enable it here. And many options are there. Versioning somewhere here. Okay, here. So many options are there. So I'm adding the version is equal to what? 1.0. So guys, are you comfortable so far, all of you? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
Okay. So guys, this is the code I'm going to embed in my Catalina.
You need to include that in the parenthesis. You need to move the parenthesis.
Where I
All
did
Double quotes.
double
where?
quotes. Yeah.
This parenthesis.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, this functionality, how you guys are using? I'm very okay. On occasion you are doing, right?
Correct. On the Zoom.
Got it. Yeah. So I'm still learning many things. Okay, so I was doing something. Yeah, this is my machine. Okay, so let's go for Apache, bin, and Catalina. By the way, setup.sh also you can create. Set env, so not set env, but right now not complicating too much. Catalina.sh and go to that. I added JMX, no, just leave it as it is. After that, I will add it. So, so this is the, don't modify this one. Just add it here. That's not a problem. Then you'll say, Rajesh, what about this entry? So actually, you know, this will be appended actually. See here, this will be appended. Okay, so it will be done. No problem. And save it. Now, what to do? You know that very well. You need to shut down. And I did it, and you need to start. Done. Can I check that this got loaded? This particular file has to be loaded in a class path. Then only I can trust. So ps-ef grep here. See that file is got added here somewhere, correct now? So that means it's set, no problem. It's running with the Tomcat. So now theoretically, if you look at the image, I did everything. Agent is there, Java is there, Tomcat is there, applications I have it. This agent also install it. I mean APM agent also I'll install it. The last thing which is pending is traffic, huge traffic. Correct now? Are you comfortable so far?
Yes, Rajesh.
Now, guys, manually you can create a traffic hit just like we did it last time, but that's not going to help us this session for sure. For checking the metrics, it was okay, but we need a huge traffic to populate all the APMs graph. So here, nothing you have to click, nothing is there. Everything which I wanted, I got it. Information is like a tutorial for you. It's like a widget tutorial for you. That's the reason. One of the reason I love Datadog. They give it everything on your screen. Okay, so come back to the traffic part. So now I'm going to create a traffic. Now the question is where and how. So I'm using the JMeter actually. Now JMeter I have configured in my machines, and you can also configure if you want, but right now I'll not motivate you because you'll get stuck and then we'll lose the time. So for that, this is my JMeter setup, and I'm creating a traffic. So what to do? This is the command line. I'm running the jmeter.bat. Is it server? No, actually. No. This is not a server I'm running. Do you see jmeter.bat? Hi, here it is. Jmeter.bat. So I'm running the jmeter. Okay. This guy will help me. This is a client tool actually, which will help me to create a fake traffic, multiple users traffic on the website. So let it get loaded. So you please look at my screen what I'm doing, but for you I'll create a traffic, fake traffic. But if you want to really enjoy APM and you want to learn, you have to create a fake traffic yourself. And JMeter, the videos we have on my channel, the Debug.school, so you can check those videos and learn offline. This skills will help you definitely in SRE. Okay, so this is the JMeter. All this configuration is done. There are lots of other configuration required actually, which using the plugin manager and all. So I've done it. This is my ready-made setup. So you don't have to do anything. So by the way, you can look for the tutorial in the blogs also, the way I'm searching my tutorials. So you can check this out. So now where is the application? So applications are, my applications are here. So this is my applications. This is my applications. This is my one applications. And this is my another applications. It can be long. It could be complicated also, by the way, guys. This is my third applications. I'll need little bit of, some. This one. So this is pretty long. Yeah. And So these are the 4 applications I'm having, small, hello world program kind of thing. But it can be larger also with the form, this, that, and all. So this is my application. How do I generate a traffic? So let me do that. So add a thread. How many users you want at a per second? 10 users. Ramp up by 2, an infinite loop. And what is a sampler for this HTTP request? And here this is IP address. This is the port number, and this is the endpoint. Done. One more HTTP request. Now sampler HTTP request. This is IP address, port number 8080, and this one, and path. Now last one I will use. I'll not use this one. I'll go directly this one. Async, which is good demo. Sampler HTTP request using this 8080 port, and path is async here. And after that, I need some listeners. See the results and save this project. Simple. I am not complicating too much. Done. And my project is ready for creating a traffic. So yeah, I understand that you don't know JMeter, but yeah, for time being, you understand I'm generating a hello traffic against these 3 applications. Are you comfortable so far? All of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's get started the traffic. Run this. So now traffic is generated. You see that all this green. And now I'll go and check my APM. So where is my APM? So here you will have a services, okay? And so services, I should have 2 by now. See here, Deloitte chat. Now you see that where is the chat gone? So chat data was captured last day. So here it is. So this is ours. Okay. And now all the traffic is coming slowly. All this, you see the field. I'm seeing the 1 day data. I'll show you only 15 minutes data. This will be easier. See here. So now I'll just pause this and I'll increase the traffic 10 to 20. Save it, run it. I'm creating a spike in the traffic. So we'll have some different report. So now all the data is you are getting at the Datadog site. Okay. And we'll need a 20-30 minutes to run it like this. And so once we have a data, then we can understand what exactly this graph, what is this graph, what is this graph, and all stuff like that. Understood, guys, all of you?
All these dashboards are pre-configured, or
it's not a dashboard, it's a graph. So these APM graphs are pre-configured. Why? Because remember that all these are mathematics. So Datadog is feeding you, spoon feeding you all the information. You don't have to write your own queries for that.
Okay. But in case if you need to create any kind of custom graph based on any specific,
yes. You know that answer is here. See.
Okay. Got it.
Everything. Okay. So this is a things. 1 reports I got it. Good. I need a report. I mean error. I also need error. Then wait. So it's good. You are getting error. Last session I was not getting error. See that it's filling slowly. Now I'll do what? I'll just create a spike a little bit more. 20 users, 30 users. Save it, run it. So now this is something, let it fill. Now if you understood, you have to set it up same way. Okay, even though you want traffic, you will get a graph. 15 minutes you will do. One traffic also you'll get in a graph, but you will not enjoy like this graph. Are you understanding? All of you? Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
So now guys, it's your time. You have to do, this is the URL, which I gave you. I showed you the demo also. Nothing was needed. Everything you did it. Only the thing which you have to do is this one: create some manual traffic, verify, and after that request me with the URL to create a traffic from the JMeter. I'll add some plan for you and I'll create a traffic for you also. Okay, so let me